Hey everyone, we're sailing away from Miami. This is our charm midlife. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Our ship is in port, ready and waiting for us. Good morning. We have, well, he has gotten ready, and we ordered breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hearty, huge breakfast.
Cheesy omelet, potatoes, bacon, sausage. Yeah.
I got an omelet and potatoes. I think I'm about done. It was huge.
Yeah, it was a lot of food here.
Oh my god, and I can't believe I got extra potatoes because I'm an idiot. Oh well.
Well, you didn't know.
Someone can have them after. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We're just going to take it easy, get ready, and at noon head over to the ship.
Yeah.
John is checking in our bags, and part of the surprise we have for you guys is we have been upgraded to a Rockstar suite. So we were able to come to a special drop-off point separated from everyone else who's kind of over there. And we'll have a Rockstar lounge to go wait in until we can get on the ship, because we're going to give you a tour of our big Rockstar suite. Okay, you just saw that we had a surprise, and that was that we were upgraded again to a Rockstar suite. So we're pretty excited about this. So let me show you around. This is the door right behind me where we enter. And we come into closet space here. I'm not going to go through all of that, but there are 2 sets of closets, which is nice. This is a vanity desk area with the full-length mirror there and good lighting. And again, that's where we just came in. Gonna go into the bathroom here. It's a pretty good sized bathroom. Toilet's over there, and then in here is the shower with a pretty big rain head shower and a seat if people sit in showers, but we know my issues with that, so not gonna happen. Then there's a little chair in the corner here, which not sure why. Quite honestly. And then we've got the bed there with John's trying to watch his mustard drill video, which we already did, and it's just not letting him
Hi, everybody.
off of it, so we'll see. And part of the Rockstar suite is that we get a record player and some records. I don't know who any of these records are, but there is, we can exchange them for music we like. And there's also a bar here. And these are kind of small bottles, but we can drink every single one of these bottles included in our room fare, as well as the champagne and the beer and the Red Bull is all included. We can go through one of these. They won't replace them. There is some tonic water back here, which I love. So they won't replace them, but we can drink all of these bottles. What?
Alcohol and beers.
Yes. Okay, so then that door goes to another cabin, which, is locked off of. And then we've got this little seating area, which is so great. But the best part about this suite and why we chose it if we could upgrade is
The balcony.
the balcony.
Yeah.
So John's going to show you around the balcony, which hopefully we'll be spending a lot of time on.
All right, here we are outside. This is our deck for the next 5 days. So this is by door number 1. Couple loungers here. You can see Miami in the background, a little bit of the water. But here's a couple, there are 4 chairs, the champagne table. They call it the champagne table because this insert comes out and you can fit a champagne bucket in there. Ooh, unbelievable. The rock star life. And then down this way, by door number 2, second entrance in, you have all this space for activities. You can do all kinds of fun stuff here. And then, probably the coolest part as far as I'm concerned, oh, such a nice breeze too. So around the corner, you have the famous Virgin hammock. Hammock? Hammock. Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna indulge in that a lot. I might sleep out here. We'll see how it goes. So that's it. That's our tour here. A ridiculous amount of space. And we're on deck 10. So this is actually, they get bigger, they go further out, the further up you go. So it's kind of weird, but that's what it is. All right.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome. This is it's not the end of the day, but it's the end of our day.
Yeah.
Day 1 on the Valiant Lady. We are sailing away. We just started sailing away.
Yep.
An hour ago, I guess. We got on the ship 2:30. No, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
We got on the ship at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
And it's now 6:37, something like that. We have relaxed. I may have fallen asleep. He was in the hammock a lot.
Yep.
We just went and had some food at the galley, which we did not video because we aren't very good at this.
Well, and it was absolutely packed with people. So
Yes.
we actually had a hard time.
We went outside and ate, and then we went and got some ice cream and some pizza.
Can't even talk about it.
So I think what we want to talk about today is if you went back, or if anyone went and watched my essentials that I bring on a cruise with me, I mentioned that embarkation day is the hardest.
Yeah.
It also, he felt it today too.
Turns out it's hard for me too with my ADD.
So we both felt extremely overwhelmed once we got to the terminal and we were surrounded by people, as well as Virgin Voyages pumps the music into their terminal so loud I couldn't focus.
Yeah, I was actually okay in the terminal, even that number of people around, even that music, it was a little much for me, but I was doing okay till we actually got in line to walk onto the ship. I went from 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. I was overwhelmed and distracted by everything, and I was just really scattered. So it was a hard
adjustment,
a big adjustment, a hard little half hour, 45 minutes for me.
So the good thing about being a rock star, which you see, I've shown you the room and we were upgraded, is that once we boarded first, and getting on board, our room was ready immediately. So we were able to kind of just come back here and have some moments.
We didn't break stride until we were in the room.
Yeah. So people might be saying, like, if you guys are like this, because honestly, I'm kind of planning on spending the day in the room tomorrow. It's a sea day, which means everything's going to be crowded. Now, we do have some things earmarked for some trivia, but I have a feeling it's going to be really crowded, and so we might not do that. We do have dinner tomorrow at Pink Agave, which is the Mexican restaurant, so we will do that. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But I can hear people going, why do you spend the money on a cruise when it does this to you guys?
Yeah.
So I think the backstory to our Virgin Voyages cruise needs to be told. Last year, we had planned a Christmas cruise with Virgin Voyages. And we had just been watching other vlogs, and they were going on Virgin and having a great time. So we thought, well, we've only done Disney. Let's try Virgin. It's cheaper. And then we also planned an October cruise. We ended up finding a good deal. And so we went in October of last year before our Christmas cruise. The October one, this is kind of how we were. I actually didn't leave the room the last couple days. I was very overwhelmed, and it's just a different. I said this in my other video, and I don't mean any disrespect. The people on here are lovely. The people who come on a Virgin Voyages cruise, they want to make friends. They want to sometimes party. They want to have fun, and they like to engage with everyone around them, and that's difficult for me.
Yeah,
being autistic.
Yeah.
So after that October cruise, we realized we didn't want to take the Christmas cruise. However, we were within the time frame where we were not able to flat out cancel the cruise and get our money back. We were able to cancel the cruise and get a credit.
So ultimately, to not lose that money, we had to take
this cruise. Yeah. So that's kind of why we are on this cruise, was because we just didn't want to lose the money.
Yeah.
At one point, we thought, let's just scrap it because we know how this cruise is, but at the same time we were like, but it's still a vacation, it's still something. He very much relaxes when we get on a ship.
After the first half hour.
Yeah, well, after, it's still overwhelming for him, but when we're in the room, he takes naps during the day, which he doesn't do at home.
Yeah.
He just unplugs entirely.
Sitting out on the terrace, even just today, first day, it was great. I got more relaxation this afternoon in an hour than I would probably for a whole week at home.
Right.
It's just the way it goes.
Yeah. So, and this cruise does have a casino, which he likes to he likes to play poker. So, he might be going and doing that. And like I said, we have dinner at some other places throughout the week. We might venture out and do some things, but we also might not. Our idea of vacationing is very much relaxing, and so for me, if I'm just in here. relaxing. I actually have work I need to do this week too, so I'll be doing some work. If we're on the terrace, which we have this huge terrace, I'm very much looking forward to being out there, hopefully working and just relaxing. And I don't think if that's how we choose to spend our vacation, it's the same as if we went to a hotel and checked in for a few days, you know. But we do have wonderful food that we can get, and we do have options. Now, when we go on a Disney cruise, it is different. We are out and about when we do those cruises. It's just a different vibe, and that's the only way I can describe it.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. So day one, we're exhausted. I don't know if you're gonna actually venture out to the casino.
I don't know that I am. I might be pretty good just staying put for tonight. I'm pretty wiped.
I'm probably just gonna edit this video and chill and watch Love Is Blind, and and we'll try again tomorrow and see how it goes. So
I do want to bring it back around to what we were talking about, though, about us vacationing the way we do and that sort of thing. We learned a long time ago that we are just fine with not doing a lot. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people who are on, go on cruises, and especially these Virgin cruises. It's go, and that's what they like, and that's what they love, and more power to them. That's fine. That's great. That's not our preference, and that's not what we like to do, and not what we're comfortable with. So, we she just explained why we spent the money we spent. If we we wouldn't on this cruise line. Disney's a different deal. This is a ship full of very sociable people. Disney people are very sociable, but it's a completely different vibe.
It is our vibe. Like we can vibe with them. Like for me, in my brain, I can talk about Disney stuff versus having to make small talk that just is really difficult for me.
So what we figured out, on the first Virgin cruise, and talked about a lot getting ready for this cruise, is we're going to do what we're comfortable with and what we can do, and that's how we're going to vacation here.
Right.
We understand a lot of people would do a lot more than we're going to, but I think it's important to understand, know yourself, know what you're good with, know what you're good at, and maybe broaden your horizons or stretch yourself a little bit, but at the same time, don't feel bad about doing what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all up to you. Vacation however you vacation, and if other people don't understand it, that's up to them.
Another part of that is all of the cruises that we've done, we've never gotten off of the ship. And part of that is
that's not true.
He went to a port. Like, he didn't actually go and do anything, but he went to a store on the port.
Went to a pharmacy.
Anyway, that's not necessarily because we haven't really taken any cruise to any place really great. But also, I love the ship when everyone's off the ship, and I feel like I've paid money to be on this ship and experience it. And that's even bigger on the Disney cruises because, it's really nice when everyone's off the ship. Yeah. So, there's just so much more to do. So again, it's our way of doing these things.
That's how we roll.
Yeah. And, hopefully you're understanding where we're coming from. Hopefully, maybe there are other neurodivergent people out there that kind of understand. I would hope that if you see this, that maybe if you haven't taken a cruise because you think you have to engage and you have to do all those things, you'll understand that you can really go at your own pace. Yeah. And if you want to get off the ship and do your own thing, you do your own thing. So, Virgin Voyages, they have parties every night, pajama party, a Scarlet Night, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I just can't stay up that late. And it looks fun. It looks like a blast. But I'm just, it's just not for me anymore. So
yeah,
it is what it is. But we are on the ship. We are going to take advantage of the things that we will take advantage of. I promise tomorrow we will be filming the food that we're eating because the food on Virgin is very good. And again, with my restrictions, I can still find really good food.
Yeah.
So we'll be sharing much more, even if we might not be doing a lot of activities. We will show you the things that we are
doing a lot of eating
and resting and luxuriating. Some people might say.
That's it.
So stick around, please subscribe so that you can see the future videos. And comment below with any questions again on how we do, or if you have any questions about Virgin Voyages.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much. We'll say goodnight now.
Thanks, everybody.